be on my way now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we're here. We're going to talk about pretty much all about me. It is my top 5 watches right now that I'm looking at, and you know, opinions, everybody's got them. This one's mine. I'm just sharing with you guys. I want to give you a little bit of insight into what I'm looking at and kind of where I'm trailing off down this horology rabbit hole. So first, I want to talk about a watch. It's gorgeous. It kind of falls down that dress watch category. It's the Glashu, however you might pronounce it. It's German. It's the 60s Chrono Annual Edition in that Ripley green face that is just absolutely killer. It's so cool. I like it. It's got a strap. It's got a deployant clasp on it, which is something that I absolutely love. You know, I'm not really a big fan of the buckle, even though I have some watches that have it, but you know, that watch is super cool. Love it. And you know, kind of falls in that price range, 8,300 bucks. Yes, it's expensive. It's not outlandishly expensive. It's not outside of anybody's means. If you try to save a little bit, you know, you can obtain that. Next, another German brand, Nomos. Their Neomatic watch. They have a 41 millimeter. Once again, that thing is sweet. And the reason that I'm looking at that watch is it kind of falls into like they're doing their own thing. They're trying to be different, and they have their style of watches, and they have that new caliber that has that new date function that kind of swings around the outside, and you kind of get like 2 little color bars that identify the date. So that midnight blue with that like neon green date on it, that is a cool watch. And it's like a really cool, badass dress watch. And you know, even though it doesn't have a deployant clasp on it, I'm kind of like, man, if I have a nice dinner, I'm gonna go out with customers, that would be a really cool watch to wear. So that is one of the top 5. Third, because you know, I get into these other brands and I kind of just always go back to the normal stuff. I go Rolex GMT Master 2. As people call it, the Batman with the oyster link. Like, that is a watch that I want and I still want, and when I get the chance, I'm gonna pick it up because that thing is amazing. Like, what can you say that's bad about that watch? Anybody would die to have that watch. For the people that are out there saying, oh, I would get that watch and I could make so much money off of it, leave, go away. That's not why we're doing this. We're getting watches because we're holding on to them because we like them. And that is something that you're gonna hold on to. You pass it down to your kids. You pass it down from them to their grandchildren. You know, you keep it. That's an awesome watch. My 4th option, and none of these are in order. They're kind of just all sporadically thrown out there. Tudor Black Bay 58. Obviously, I've talked about this watch a lot. It's still on as one of the watches that I want to grab. Probably going to snag it up here pretty soon. I just kind of keep bouncing around. I'm very indecisive, so I haven't quite figured it out. I will at some point. I'll get my shit together, I promise. For 3,800 bucks, that is an awesome entry-level watch. And people are going to know it, and they're going to know why you bought it. It looks amazing. So many cool things to talk about that watch. Great watch. Last but not least, there is a part of me deep down inside, and I have no idea why, but I can tell you right now, I am going to become a whore for a Grand Seiko spring drive movement. That 9R movement is, I don't even know what it is, why I like it so much, but I do. And I like it a lot. And there is a model, the SBGA 407 in that snowflake blue dial. I'll tell you right now, Grand Seiko has some of the best dials in the market, I think. They just kill it. Every one of their watches has a badass dial, and 5,800 bucks is not a bad price, guys. It's not. It's a beautiful watch. It's a dress watch. You can take it out and wear it every day. Amazing. that is one of the reasons that I have not bought a Tudor Black Bay right now, is because that Grand Seiko is so cool. So, you know, everybody has their own opinions. Take a look. Maybe that kind of steers you into another brand that you weren't looking at, and maybe it helps you kind of like open up and look at other brands and see maybe there's something out there. You know, I love Rolex. Rolex isn't the end all be all. There's a lot of great manufacturers out there at a lot of different price points. Check them out. Everybody's got cool stuff. Maybe it'll steer you to your next timepiece. But until then, if you like it, hit like, subscribe. I appreciate every one of you that do. And let me know in the comments if there's anything that y'all want to hear about. Thanks, guys.
To waste my